Two reasons why foreign investors should invest in your country, and two reasons why tourists should come to visit St. Lucia.
Okay, first of all, our country is safe and secure. All investments in our country are protected, and we have never in our history had a situation where the government of St. Lucia has taken over anybody's investment. The second thing is this. We provide very generous incentives, both in manufacturing and tourism. The incentives we provide rival any other incentives in the Caribbean. But tied to both of these 2 points, there's a third element, and I know you asked me just for two reasons. It's our geographic location. We lie between North America and South America. And of course, we have the same time zone with the eastern seaboard of the US, so that we are very well positioned geographically, and we have excellent connections both by air and by sea. And of course, we speak English, so that if you are an English-speaking investor, it's that much more attractive to you. In respect of tourism, well, we have an extraordinary tourism product. I don't know if you know, because you look very young, both of you are two young guys. We are the #1 wedding destination in the world. We have won that designation from World Travel Awards for 11 years. Now, this must tell you that we are a land of romance. We are a beautiful country, and we know what it is for couples to get married. The second issue is this, or the second part is this. We are blessed with magnificent topography. I mean, we are the home of the pitons, which is the World Heritage Site. You can't replace or find the pitons anywhere else in the world. So there's a magnificent topography. It's a very panoramic country. But, you know, the key to all of this, it's the people. You may have a beautiful country, but if you don't have citizens who are warm, who are engaging, who are sincere, who are generous, who are kind, you're not going to have much of a tourism product. The hospitality in St. Lucia, I would say, is unrivaled.
And the second question is about the new relationship between Cuba and the United States. Which consequences does it have on the over the Caribbean islands, and especially over St. Lucia?
Okay. The first thing to bear in mind is that for years, the Caribbean countries have been championing a rapprochement between Cuba and the United States. We have repeatedly said so, and that has been our diplomatic position over the years. Indeed, we have called repeatedly for the lifting of the embargo against Cuba. Now, most commentators suggest that once Cuba opens up, then Cuba is going to be a major competitor in tourism. A lot of Americans are going to head to Cuba, whether it's because of nostalgia or whether it's because Cuba is going to attract them with even more competitive rates for their product. So the suggestion is that you're going to have a deluge. But you know, we are different. We are a small island, and we target a particular segment of the market, particularly the higher end of the market. So we do not think that in the long term, Cuba is going to have a dramatic effect on us. Yes, initially that may be the case as persons try to flock from the United States to Cuba, but I believe soon after that, the intrigue with Cuba will end very quickly and the market will settle. The thing to bear in mind is that we are offering the marketplace a unique and special product, which we don't think the Cubans can compete with. And that's the key thing for us. We're going to survive. I have no difficulty with that.